Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Hakuoki Kyoto Wins. We're on our very last episode with this game, cause unfortunately, the game is halved, and we have reached the halfway point for every single guy in this game, and we won't be able to continue until Ado Blossoms comes out, whenever that comes out, because we still have no release date. But anyway, to start out Heisuke's tragic love ending, we go to the record of service, down to his very last day, down to his chapter 5, select romance low, and skip until you can choose. First choice, you have to say, that means you're free. Go, live, be free! It must have been a real burden for you, to grow up with no father. And even worse, to know he existed, but to also know that you could never try to find them. It seemed like it would have been too much for a child to bear. He had to grow into a man now, able to deal much better with the cruelties of life, but as a child, Heisuke must have been terribly lonely.
Well, since I'm dead now, I guess they won't be sending me any more money. And the sword they gave me broke back in Ikeda. I guess now there's really nothing that connects me to my parents anymore.
Blood? So, now that you're dead, you're finally free. You've got a new life. There's nothing tying you down. So to me, I think that means you can live your life however you like to live it.
Free, huh? Free of commitments and with the power of a fury? Heisuke Todo's new era has begun.
The sadness I'd seen in his face disappeared, and indeed it was there so briefly that I soon began to think it had only been an illusion. I had known that it wasn't really something someone could get over so easily, but knowing Heisuke, I'm sure he's strong enough to get through it. With me at his side, at least. At this choice, we save, so we can come back here and get the bad ending from this point. And choose to make him endure it. Ah, tragic love, here we come. A second volley of gunfire rattled through the air. Heisuke pulled me through the woods as the voices of our pursuers echoed behind us.
Listen to me, Chizuru. Don't let go of my hand no matter what happens.
Yeah, I know. Just as the words escaped my mouth, we'd heard more gunshots coming from the direction toward which we had been running.
Damn it! There are enemies over there. Maybe we should go this way.
We're surrounded. As we turned toward another path, more gunshots rang from that direction as well. Can we hide in the brush? Heisuke, are we?
Yep, seems like we're surrounded.
Heisuke crouched, dead silent, and he carefully scanned the vicinity around him.
It seems like there aren't many guards that way. I don't sense too many people in this direction.
You can tell?
Ever since I turned into a fury, I've become pretty good at seeing in the dark. So I'm gonna take down the warriors over there. When I give the signal, follow me.
Okay, got it. Heisuke stared intently at a nearby soldier, and he waited for the perfect moment to strike. Then, he ran swiftly through the thick grass, and he charged toward the enemy soldiers. With 2 quick slashes, he had killed the men before they could even flinch. Just then...
Hey! There's a shogunate troop over here! Fire!
The soldiers, all of whom were dressed in Western uniforms, fired their guns toward Heisuke.
Heh, no way these guys are gonna hurt me with their pesky bullets. Huh?
Heisuke glanced down at his body, and his expression instantly became incredulous. What was going on? Since he's a fury, the wounds from the bullet should have healed almost immediately, but... Silver? Heisuke seemed surprised at first to see the bullet holes remain on his body.
Are these some kind of special bullets or something? Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, just shrug them off.
Before all my blood is fully drained from my body, it'll be easy for me to kill you all.
Heisuke leapt from the grass and hid behind the trees, dodging the bullets, and killed the enemy warriors one by one. Every time he killed a soldier, it was followed by the splatter of blood and a wrenching scream. Heisuke was almost completely coated in blood, the thick liquid slowly dripping from his person.
Chizuru, go ahead to Osaka Castle. I'll handle them.
But I can't leave you behind, Heisuke.
I can't fight when you're here. Besides,
I'm tired of guys telling me that. Besides what?
just go. As soon as I take care of this, I'll follow you.
I wasn't sure if it was okay for me to leave without Heisuke beside me, but... His demeanor pushed me to go on, and I turned to run toward the direction of Osaka Castle. He should be fine, right? I mean, Heisuke is a fury now. It's not like he could be easily killed. Surely, he'll catch up with me soon. I somehow managed to get to Osaka Castle. But despite how long I'd waited, Heisuke never caught up to me.
Chizuru, you still up?
Oh, Nagakura, Harada.
Supposedly, we're gonna get on a ship back to Edo soon. What are you gonna do? Did you want to come with us, or...?
By the time I'd arrived at Osaka Castle, the Supreme Commander, Lord Yoshinobu, had left, and the Shinsengumi had made the decision to return to Edo as well. Is there any way for us to wait, even if just a little longer? Heisuke might still arrive.
We can't. I know how you must be feeling, but... there hasn't been any word from him even now. He's already...
It's hard to know who will come back from war, and who won't. Me, though, I thought I'd be prepared for this. But... I'd never thought for a second that I would never see Heisuke after he turned into a fury.
Damn it, Heisuke. Why'd you have to die so soon? Why the hell did you ever become a fury?
Nagakura tightly balled his hand into a fist, and he punched the ground out of frustration. I felt the same way. He became a fury after overcoming so many, after a nearly fatal wound. Only 2 months had passed since Abarano Koji. I wiped the tears that were beginning to trickle down my cheek.
Thanks, Chizuru. You're crying for Heisuke.
Harada's words made Heisuke's death definitive. I crumbled to the floor and cried. The next day, I'd gotten onto the ship with the men of the Shinsengumi, and together we left Osaka Bay to head towards Edo. During the recent battle of Tobofushimi, Yamazaki was gravely wounded, passing away on the ship. We'd performed a burial at sea. Heisuke left no body behind, so we weren't able to hold a memorial service for him. Even so, I don't think I could ever forget about Heisuke. I was sure the other captains had the same feeling as me, too. As the waves crashed against the shore, I thought back to what he'd said to me as I left him there in the tall grass.
I can't fight when you're here. Besides...
I have a feeling about what he would have wanted to tell me.
I don't want you to see me like this.
Hopefully, I was able to honor his wishes. But even if it wasn't something Heisuke wanted, I should have stayed back then. I wanted to. Heisuke, we're almost arriving at Edo. The Edo you loved. The night wind was cool with the scent of the sea, as if offering an answer from a distant place. Damn you tragic love endings and your super depressiveness. Yeah, so skip the credits, and let's go for that bad ending, which is always better than the tragic love ending to me because it's never as depressing. Well, except for in Hijikata's case. Because Hijikata's tragic love was much more reasonable than anybody else's. I think Sanen's was the saddest to me. ... I have earned a trophy. Okay, so continue from this one. And this time given the medicine. Here, Heisuke, drink this. With shaking hands, I handed him the medicine Sanen had given me. I didn't know how much good it'd do him, but it had to be better than blood.
Okay, better than drinking blood, right?
Drink this medicine. Be careful not to choke on it, though.
Yeah, I know.
He swallowed the medicine and coughed. I held my breath. His bloodlust didn't seem to want to leave as quick as I'd hoped, which was worrying me. Even if it had only been a few minutes since he'd taken the serum, it felt like an eternity to me. Heisuke, hang in there. Eventually, Heisuke's breathing began to settle into a normal rhythm. And now we get to skip some. Which of course picks back up at the same spot where the other one did, where we're running away. He took off, pulling me behind him through the cold dark woods. The shouts of our pursuers echoed off the trees and seemed to come from everywhere. Neither of us knew the forest, so we ran through it nearly blind, trusting to luck to keep us from the enemy. He squeezed my hand.
Don't worry, I'm with you.
Right. Despite our rather desperate situation, I felt myself blush. He squeezed my hand again. And I turned even redder. But all thoughts of romance disappeared when I looked up. Hell no! The forest!
Crap, looks like a road. We'll be sitting ducks if we go out there.
But we didn't have time to think. I could hear her crashing through the forest coming closer.
I'll go first to draw their fire. They'll probably hit me a couple times, but you should be able to make it to the other side before they notice you.
But...
I'll be fine. I heal real quick, remember? We don't have time to argue about this. Get ready to move.
The trees ended, and he ran out onto the road a few steps ahead of me. A line of Imperial riflemen waited for him. The air exploded with gunfire.
Gah!
Heisuke?
I'm all right. It's nothing... What?
He wasn't healing as fast as he usually did. No, he wasn't healing at all. What's going on? But we didn't get a chance to try and learn why.
I guess it doesn't matter if the injury heals or not. It doesn't change the fact that I have to kill them all.
Heisuke ran headfirst into the hellish storm of bullets. With a monstrous display of swordsmanship, he slayed the soldiers one by one. By the end, he was drenched in their blood.
Ah, it smells so good.
Oh, are you gonna fairy out?
It's so sweet, so thick. Not even the best sake in the country would smell this good.
Heisuke? Something was off. I called out for him. But Heisuke had made such distance from me that he couldn't hear my voice.
There's some more of you hiding over there, huh? Give me your guys' blood, too. The warm, delicious blood.
Heisuke, no! I couldn't bear it anymore, and I ran up to him. Then more bullets came suddenly raining down. A shower of bullets came one after the other, and they tore through the flesh of our bodies. And finally, I heard one last crack of the gunshot ringing in my ears. A huge force had torn through where my heart was, the hole dripping with blood from my chest. All of a sudden, I couldn't see the back of Heisuke, and my consciousness started slipping. Yeah, still not nearly as bad as the tragic ending to me. But yeah, we don't know what became of Heisuke because we died before we could find out. It's one thing that kind of bugs me about those, but oh well. My trophy, does this mean I can go out now? Because I did everything. It is all complete now. And yeah, I said all my goodbyes in the last episode because I forgot that I still had to record this. So yeah, if you wanted to hear official goodbyes and stuff, you know, to the series, well, to this half of the series, then you can go listen to the end of the last video. But in any case, hope to see you over there in Collar X Malice instead on the main channel. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.